Big up, everyone! Welcome to me and Dave's first show. Um, I've got my own channel, but me and Dave thought we'll come together and just have another show together. And it's called Spurs Sessions Podcast. The first show tonight. Hope you all enjoy yourself. Just talking roughly Spurs to see how everything's going on with Tottenham. Different shows will be different all through the week. But yeah, we're looking forward to it, and hopefully we'll have some people on. If people want to come on, they're more than welcome. You all right, Dave?
Yeah, I'm good, my man. All good, good. Uh, Trying to recover from yesterday's yet another bitter disappointment and woeful performance, gutless, and spineless as we've been not literally all season. So yeah, it's just frustrating. It's just does my head in of how poor we actually have been all season,
To be
and it's
honest,
just
mate,
like
we were never going to get anything from Chelsea. I mean, I don't know why I was surprised. I never, I got worked up, and I never thought we'd get anything from Chelsea, but I got worked up and I got stressed out and frustrated with the team. And a part of me, in my heart, I was thinking we might do something, but straight away, once again, Spurs, they make you start believing something, and then as soon as they turn up, they put in a performance like that, innit?
yeah, it always, mate. It's always been the same for many years now. Do you know what I mean? It's just like I think the only person really who can take anything away from yesterday's game was probably Tell because he was the only person trying to create something going forward. I thought the
Yeah.
rest just looked too scared, looked just hiding from the ball again. Maybe Madison when he came on, obviously he always looks for the ball and stuff like that, but he only had 20 minutes, didn't he? So I'm gonna give him. I'm not gonna say anything bad about him other than that awful free kick he hit over the bar. But we can put that down to a bit of rustiness, can't we? He hasn't played. Give him a break. He hasn't played for a year, has he? So
Now the thing with Tell, I disagree. I mean, at the end of the day, he was trying to do something. So Tell's not our main issue, but his delivery, his decision making, his final delivery is awful.
yeah, true. I can't really disagree with that one. But let's be honest, he's more of a brighter spark than the other lad on the other side of the wing, isn't he? His name, I hate saying it, Kylo Mawani. I just can't stand that guy's name. Hate him. I think he's arguably the worst player I've ever seen in a Spurs shirt.
I agree. I agree. So, as we get started, I'll let you do this part, actually, if you like, to do our intro. A no show. You've done all the research for it, so it's probably best if you just go through the intro to start off with. If that's all right, mate.
Yeah, it's fine, mate. Yeah, so first things first, we're gonna obviously chat about obviously the game itself. I want to get your opinion on it, of how you thought we played. Then I'll shove my two pence piece in, and then we'll move over. We'll do all the fun player ratings. I love that. This is going to be
Yeah.
interesting. And yeah, then we'll stick in a link, getting a few other people's opinion. If people want to come on and have their say, you know what I mean, more than welcome to all jump in. Do you know what I mean? So
And
yeah,
also get involved in the chat if you with player ratings and all that stuff yourself. It'll be good to hear people's opinions in the chat as well, isn't it, mate?
yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
So I just got a couple of comments in. I'll just read the comments out first to start off with.
Yeah, go for it.
Um, Pete was in. He said earlier, "See you guys later." Big up, Pete. I'd
Yeah,
love to say congratulations for your title win, but I haven't got
yeah,
it.
congratulations. Oh, fucking hell, it's painful, isn't it?
Yeah,
Imagine that they've won the league and we go down. Imagine the pain that live rent free in my head
I know. And
until at least the
Arsenal fans
championship
will
season
never.
starts.
Arsenal fans will never let us forget that, will they?
I think if you ask an Arsenal fan, so deep down, I don't think deep down they'd want us to go down
No,
because
I
of
don't
that
think they
match.
do.
That,
I think they enjoy the North London derby too much.
yeah, exactly. And like, do you know what I mean? That match day. Do you know what I mean? That match day buzz. Oh, we're at home to Spurs today. Let's stick it on them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You won't going to get that for at least 12 months.
Well, I'm not convinced.
That
I'm not
depending if
convinced
we
we'll
did
bounce
go
back.
down, how long it would take us to come back up.
I'm not convinced we'll bounce back up straight away. To be honest,
Nah, nor mine. Our owners are not equipped. Haven't got the footballing people at the club to get us out of that championship, because that championship is a very, very unforgiving league. It brings out the worst in you and the best in you. And our players just haven't got the mentality for it. Our players haven't got the mentality for a relegation scrap. Can't believe we're Tottenham fans and we're having a conversation. We're in the same sentence as relegation. Shouldn't be like this, should it? For how big our club is,
I
how
used to take
much
the mickey
money
out of
we've
Everton.
spent. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
With poor recruitment. Oh God, it makes my eyes bleed watching us
Yeah.
90% of the time.
I know. I used to take the mickey out of Everton for being in a situation getting relegated and stuff. And everyone's saying about Everton being a big club, and I used to think, if you're a big club, why would you be struggling near relegation all the time? And we're now the shoes on the other foot.
I know. To think we are, according to I don't know what, I think it was like the Footballing Forbes page or whatever like that. We are the 9th richest club in world football.
Yeah.
9th. And we are literally literally potentially one game away from being relegated. You know what I mean? It's disgusting. Absolutely fucking disgusting. It's disgraceful. Our owners have got a lot of explaining to do when this season's over with, if we do go down. Even if we don't go down, they've got a lot of explaining to do. They've got to go back to the drawing board, get some proper footballing people in at the club who actually know what they're going on about. Because at the moment they've got Vinay, who's an ex-Gooner, who I still believe has just been sent here to sabotage Spurs, and it's worked.
He's a Spygate. He's a Spygate. He's our version of Spygate, isn't he? Or Arsenal's version of Spygate, probably. Sabotage.
Yeah,
gate.
let's investigate. Let's get Arsenal investigated.
He's sabotage.
They've done one better though, haven't they? They ain't sent someone in hiding in a tree with binoculars. They've sent someone to fucking run our club for us.
But you know
They've
what?
gone the extra mile.
I find a bit suspicious that Vinay always wears that red tie, doesn't he?
Oh, he's fucking. I hate him. I wouldn't piss on him. I wouldn't piss on any of them if they was on fire. Sorry, my language.
That's all good. Yeah, so a couple more comments have come in. Nige is in. Big up, chaps. Good luck.
Big up, Nige. Big up, Nige, mate. More than welcome to jump on, bud. When the link goes in, if you want to come in and have a little chin wag.
Yeah, definitely. There's a couple people in there that I've never even seen on my channel. Are these mates of yours?
Let's have a look. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's my mate Gal.
Big up, Gary. Hope you're good, mate.
Old fireman Gal. Bless him. Good lad. Good lad. I've known him since, but we've been mates since we was about 12 years old.
Oh, okay, good mate. Good mate, then, yeah.
Yeah.
Then you don't mind giving his channel a sub, then, do you, Gary?
Nah, he will. He's a good boy. He knows what he's doing. He knows the drill.
How about this one?
Yeah, Vic, that's me, sister-in-law.
Spurs going down would be the biggest shock, though less bigger than Leicester winning the league. Yep, I agree. It would be. Who do you support? Who do you support, these guys?
Gary, my mate Gary, he's West Ham. And Vic, she's City, so she's also, bless her, down in the dumps today as well.
I know, Todd. I'm down in dumps for you, Vic. I'm down in dumps for Spurs because we're so shit. But also, I wanted you to beat Bournemouth yesterday to put the pressure on Arsenal. So I feel even worse this morning or this afternoon, shall I say? Well, earlier I did, yeah. Gary's put you drew the second half. That's not a consolation, is it, Gary?
Such a wind up.
I know. Gary, just remind me. No, I'm not being funny, but how did your boys get on at the weekend? I'm just sorry, I've forgotten.
Yeah, no, they didn't play so great. They're I think with West Ham, that little bit of form they come into,
yeah,
I think it come too early.
yeah.
If that makes any sense, I think that it's come about 3 games too early. Now would have been the time. Well, not now, but a couple of games ago. Do you know what I mean? Because like ever since like they got spanked by Brentford, they're just. Do you know what I mean? They look deflated, don't they? Look absolutely deflated.
The thing that worries me a little bit is that their forwards. They've got a few forwards that I wouldn't mind having. I'd rather have some of Wilson and Bowen over Richarlison, Mawani, and Tell. And they've got that Tatty that comes on, and he looks pretty decent. He done all right against Newcastle when he came
Yeah,
on.
he scored. He's never going to hit another goal like that in his career, is he?
Our
Bless him.
forwards
But
don't. Our
that was a
forwards
great
don't
goal.
look like scoring, do we? Do they?
What's Vic wrote here? Also, don't you think Richarlison scores the most pointless goals ever? Try scoring it when it means something. Vic, do you know what I mean? You say that he scored the most pointless goal. It'd actually be nice to actually see him score some proper goal, any type of goal, let alone pointless ones. The geezer is absolutely pony. He is. Do you know what I mean? He's not Brazilian. That geezer's passport needs to be checked.
Bolivian, isn't he? Bolivian.
How'd you go? How did Brazil as a nation go from R9,
I know.
flipping Ronaldinho, Rivaldo, Kaká, Neymar, to Romario and all them lot to fucking Richarlison? I'm glad he's not been picked for Brazil in the World Cup because he
You know
is
what? If you're Brazilian, you'd be embarrassed, wouldn't you, to have a player like that?
Yeah, but you look at those Brazilian squad they got now. Mate, can you imagine them going that Brazil team now going up against World Cup '98 squad? Oh my God.
They'd annihilate them.
It would be a cricket score. It would actually be a cricket score.
It would, yeah, it would.
They've fallen worse than flipping Tottenham. They have Brazil.
Yeah, agree. If you've just coming in, if you give the stream a like and give us a sub, if that would be much appreciated. Just to kickstart us, I'm sure me and Dave would be very appreciative of it.
Yeah, please do, guys. It helps the stream, helps the channel grow.
Gary's put hello, boys. Hey, Gary, nice to meet you, mate.
Clarkos.
And then he's put, we are terrible. We deserve to go down more than Spurs. Well, I'm not sure about that, mate.
No, I don't know that, but at least you came into a little bit of form. But I mean, do you know what I mean? You won like 2-3 games on the bounce. We ain't done that. We haven't won 3 games on the bounce all season, have we? We've won 2. First 2 games against Burnley and City. First 2 games of the season. And that was it.
No, and then Wolves again and Villa, didn't we? Done it again, Wolves and Villa.
Oh yeah, Wolves and Villa. Yeah, Wolves and Villa. Yeah.
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 We it was that Villa result, wasn't it, where they rested all those players that got us out of the relegation zone. And I was happy about that, but now I look back at it and thinking played all their first team, their proper players, we probably would have got battered. So Vic's also put he looks like Voldemort too.
Voldemort, Lord Voldemort.
I mean, Richarlison, does he have a smile? But I suppose being that shit, he's got nothing to smile about, has he?
Yeah, there ain't nothing the same way with what's his name, Xavi Simons as well. He always looks like he's a kid who's
Looks like
just being told off all the time.
Looks like he's about to cry, doesn't he?
You know that Snapchat thing where it looks like they're crying all the time. That looks like Xavi 24/7, doesn't it? That's what he looks like all the time.
Going to players and stuff. Going on to players. You know Trossard who plays for Arsenal.
Yeah.
He looks like he's tired all the time.
And there's also with Trossard as well. There's a referee who looks like he's twin.
Yeah. Yeah, I swear it's his brother.
He refereed the Spurs PSG game.
What the Champions League one?
Yeah, not the Super Cup final when we played them in the group stages and got spanked again.
Yeah.
Go to this is then again. I'm not going to say too much about that. A lot of clubs go to PSG's ground, score 3, and still concede 5. So
yeah, but they're vulnerable at the back, but they manage to score. Their midfield and their attack is really good. It's just their defense can be a bit. You can get at them, can't you?
Whenever you say that, I agree. They can be a bit leaky, but then that second leg against Bayern, that defense was unpenetrable.
Yeah, let me rephrase that. They it's in the knockout stages where they really show up properly, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I do think I still think they're going to beat Arsenal. I know Arsenal's defense is rock solid and it's got built on good foundations, but it's that.
I think Arsenal. The only way Arsenal beat PSG is by set pieces.
Yeah. Crowd the goalkeeper.
Is this another one of your friends?
Yeah, that's my partner.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Nice. Nice to have you in there, Becky. Yeah. Isn't it good to see Madders back playing, and I reckon he'll score to get them the point they need on Sunday. It all depends what time he comes on the pitch, because I've heard he's not being risked for the whole game. And they reckon he only has about 20 minutes in. And I'd rather us be 2-0 up by the time he comes on or something, rather than us needing a goal. Like, say we're losing and then we say we need a goal to stay up. And so I would, I don't know. What do you think, Dave?
It would be my dream if he comes on and scores the winner. I'd probably cry because he's my favourite Spurs player, James Maddison. I think he's an absolute true professional.
He gets it.
He does get it, and he even said it on his interview after the game. He goes, "This is embarrassing where we are. Yeah. We shouldn't be in this position." He don't sugarcoat nothing.
Well, when he got relegated with Leicester, it probably was partly his fault because he was involved. He played a lot of the games. But this relegation, if we get relegated, this isn't Maddison's fault, is it?
No, it's not his fault. He hasn't. He's only featured in 2 games since he's been back. Do you know what I mean? And like your cameo appearances.
Does your partner support Spurs?
Nah, she follows the same steps as her sister. Stroke Shamrock Rovers, believe it or not.
Oh, was it?
Oh, Paddy's team.
Is she Irish then?
Nah. She's about as Irish as I'm Muslim. Do you know what I mean? She's got, I believe she's got Irish ancestry, not ancestry. Whoop! Oh God, that's ancestry, babe. Sorry, not ancestry. Sorry. I can hear her upstairs laughing.
Is she in the house? Are you in the same house?
Yeah, she's upstairs. I'm downstairs in the lounge. Can you hear her laughing?
No, I can't hear.
Oh, she's cracking up, bless her.
Gary's put, same as Barcelona, Dave. The whole standard across football seems to have dropped. Look at the Italian league, etc. PSG seems to be the only team holding on to the whole class team and players.
Yeah, I agree. I'd probably add Bayern Munich to that as well because they have a very high standard of football, don't they? And I mean, they only just knocked Bayern out PSG, didn't they? But it's I mean, you look. The thing I think of why PSG are so good is they time their press to perfection.
Yeah.
They don't just like as soon as the ball is played by the keeper. Because every team wants to pass out now, don't they? Every team wants to pass out.
Yeah.
And it's just their players' movement in the timing. It's the timing off the ball. Do you know what I mean? And I can still hear her cracking up laughing upstairs. She comes from an incest family. What an idiot. I can't believe I just said that. She'll
never let you forget that, will she?
I'm going to get absolutely trampled on by her family for that. That's going to be the talk. Yeah, he does actually, Vic. I agree with that. He does look 50 years old. It's like seeing that bad boy, isn't it?
I have. Oh, she's put. Yeah. So sorry, Dave. She's put. I have Trossard. I think she's supposed to put I hate Trossard. She's then put another comment here saying I hate Trossard.
Yeah, that's better.
Can't believe he's 30. Yeah. To be honest, Vic, where I live, Milton Keynes. I'll explain my location. Milton Keynes. MK Dons have a footballer playing for them called Callum Patterson. He used to play Sheffield Wednesday. He's 30 years old and he looks about 50. He's got grey hair and everything. He's got a bit of a beard, and I can't believe he's 30. He's younger than me, and he looks about 20 years older.
Sound like that, man. You got a bit of grey in your beard, didn't you?
I have, yeah. This is getting trimmed tomorrow. I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. This is getting trimmed a bit, but I don't like shaving it completely. I do like to have a bit.
How old are you again? Sorry?
38.
38.
Yeah.
I thought you were younger than that.
I know. Well, Pete Chambers on the WhatsApp group, he thought I was in my 20s, early 20s.
Yeah, see, I would have said that. I would have said you're in your 20s still.
That's good. That's good to know. That's good to know, actually. I don't mind that. When I was younger, I wanted to look older. Now I'm older. I don't mind looking younger.
Yeah. See, I can't believe it. Like, I'm 42 this year. I know I don't look it, but
I know you look more like 52, don't you? I'm joking.
Yeah, but it will do. Will do when this club starts having my grey hairs grow through. The stress they put me through. This season, I've never had my blood pressure go so high because of this poxy team.
I know. Did you hear someone at the football match yesterday? The Spurs match had a heart attack. A Spurs fan.
Oh God!
And it's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. But supporting Spurs probably does that to you.
Yeah, it does.
So I'll go for some. I'll go through some comments. What was our first?
Oh, you keep dropping out.
Oh, so what was our first topic? Topic again? What we going to talk about?
Well, we've already covered the aspects of the game, haven't we? Of how crap we were, and spineless and stuff like that, and we're just breaking it down because then we'll move on to the next segment, which will be player ratings. It's just like I just think we'll talk. I suppose we'll talk more about it when we go through the players' ratings, player for player. Yeah. So it'll just be easier, wouldn't it?
I'll read some more comments out first, and then we'll, if you like, or you can read them out. I can drag them on the stream, but you can read them out if you like, and
right, or
whatever. And we'll probably see how long I get, and then we'll do player ratings in a bit if you like. Yeah.
Yeah, man. What are your thoughts on the Shamrock Rovers? I couldn't name you a single player. I couldn't tell you anything about the history of the club. I could probably name about 5 players because they've all got the same name, and I reckon O'Reilly is one of them.
Yeah. I can, to be honest, how do I put this politely?
I don't give a shit.
Irish football don't do it for me.
No,
Bid up. That's good.
she's just like trying to wind me up because she knows I know absolutely nothing about that club.
Yeah. It's but yeah, I'll say Madders is the one who looks like he really cares and it means something to him. Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
He said in the summer, like last summer, that he said he loves the club, like after winning Europa League, and I believe he does actually love the club. Not bad for someone that said about 10 years ago that he hated Tottenham.
yeah,
Remember that he tweeted that he had that tweet out before he joined, like about I
yeah,
think when he was about 16 or something, to say he hates Tottenham.
yeah. No, yeah. He's an Arsenal fan though, isn't he? Or am I
No,
reading?
he's a Coventry fan.
He's a Coventry fan, is he?
He's
When did I read
born.
that
He's
he's? Oh,
born
I read somewhere, probably some stupid post somewhere. He's an Arsenal fan on Insta or something.
no,
Yeah,
so when he joined Spurs, I see on his YouTube channel, someone wrote on his YouTube channel saying, "I thought you hate Tottenham Matters," and he never commented on it, but someone else commented saying, "How can you hate him? He plays for them." But it's because of a tweet he put out when he was 16 years old. There's loads of he weren't even a professional footballer then.
they probably we probably like a week before cost him on his fucking football accumulator or something. Do you know what
Yeah,
I mean, we
probably.
beat someone we shouldn't have done.
But I think he said he hated Bale. He called Bale a monkey, and he said that Jack Wilshere is much better and stuff like that. And
Oh
yeah,
my god, how stupid does he look now? Come
I know, I
10 years
know.
from his
But
post.
the thing is, he was a
Gareth
kid.
Bale is probably arguably one of the best British players of all time. And
But he was
he
a
said
kid.
it.
He was a kid at the time, wasn't he? So
Yeah,
didn't know any better. I don't really care what players say about different things when they're young. When they're young, it's, at the end of the day, people mature and stuff, and they grow up, and it's all about how he acts now on the football pitch.
exactly. And
Um,
it's how you assert yourself and stuff like that. And like when you come on, like that he comes on straight away and he's always looking for the ball. And
yeah,
we haven't got players like that. Our players have just been hiding all season.
yeah, I agree. Becky's put I am I. I don't know what she means by that.
No, nor do I. She'll have to elaborate when I go back upstairs later.
And Vic's put Dave, we're half Irish.
Well, there you go then. I kind of knew that.
Yeah.
I did kind of know that. They've probably told me 1,000 times, but you know what? I'm like typical male, just switch off.
Yeah, Tony's in. Big up,
Hey,
Tone.
big up, Tone.
Hammers Football TV. Good evening, Anthony and Dave. Best of luck with the new channel. Make sure you hit the like button, share and subscribe to the channel. Help the channel grow, people. Big up, Tone. Thanks for that, mate. Thanks
Yeah,
for coming
thank you,
on.
Tone. He's a top bloke, proper
Top
top
bloke.
bloke.
Shame he supports West Ham, but he's top bloke. Top bloke.
I'll say if my mate Gal's still in the chat, I'll say, what you call it? Gal's a West Ham boy. Do you know what I mean? Get over to Tony's channel, subscribe to it, mate. Puts out really good content.
And he's also put, yes, Dave, Anthony dipped his beard in the white paint. I'll do that.
Yeah.
Big up, mate. Gary was still in, actually. He was still in. He's put this with VAR, do you think more people are looking to support their local club? The EFL rejected VAR. So even if you get relegated, is that bad? At least it'll be good to watch some old school football. Yeah. Do you want to go answers, Dave?
Yeah, I think VAR has been brought in. It was supposedly to be brought in to make it an even playing field, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And it's gone the complete opposite. It's the complete opposite. I mean, I'll start it with the Arsenal West Ham game. the Callum Wilson goal that got chalked off.
Yeah.
Yes, we know. What's his name? Fernandez had his hands on Raya. We know that. But what the ref didn't look at was there was about 4 or 5 more fouls all happening around in the box at the same time. None of them were looked at. Do you know what I mean? And what's the one just after the instant when the goal got chalked off? I think it was Bowen who put a cross in the box, and Trossard someone just literally pulled him to the floor, pulled one of the West Ham players to the floor, not even looked at. So I do think it is a bit corrupt. And that James Maddison penalty incident last week, that stone cold penalty. And yesterday, what's his name? The lap, that elbow he done straight into Doggy's face. Nothing, just a yellow card. If that was Romero, if as well look at this right, if that was Romero that have done that to the lap, what would the outcome have been?
Oh, he'd been gone straight away.
It'd have been gone, straight red. No questions asked. Thanks for coming, thanks for going.
Yeah, to be honest, when you say about the Maddison decision last week for the penalty against Leeds, the more I think about it, it doesn't matter if you got the ball. If you got the player as well, it's still a penalty, isn't it?
If you get a little bit of the ball, fine. But my opinion is, if you get more of the player than you do the ball, do you know what I mean? It's still, it's, in my opinion, it's either, if that right, the way you got to look at it is this: that Maddison penalty shout, if that had been outside the box, instant free kick.
Yeah.
So why not a penalty? This is what I mean. They're just so inconsistent, and the standard of refereeing is so bad now. They're having to rely on it.
Yeah.
Could you imagine the old Italian referee, Pierluigi Collina?
I know.
Go. No, I'll just go with my first decision. I don't need your opinion.
He would hate VAR, wouldn't he?
Well, yeah, but he's obviously got to have some part in it because he's still on the board, isn't he? The refereeing committee, isn't he? They're for FIFA.
Yep. So, Vic's put. You look at the squad now, and it's hard to believe you once had players like Kane, Sondelli, before he went mental, Alderweireld, Dyer. Yep. Also, there's the Vertonghen you put in there, Carl Walker.
Yeah. Don't forget Super Jan.
Jan Vertonghen. Yep. You know what?
That was a partnership. Yet Toby Alderweireld and Jan Vertonghen. We conceded the least amount of goals in 2 seasons in a row in the whole of Europe, top 5 leagues, didn't we?
Also, don't forget Dembele as well.
Moussa Dembele, I don't care what anyone says. He's my goat. He's my goat. What a player! And you watch all videos about him. All ex-professionals turn around and say
he's the best player.
The best player. They're one of the best players I've ever played against. Because you just can't get the ball from him. He's just too strong, and he's so quick as well. For a guy who is that strong, shouldn't be that quick.
Yeah. Well, they say a lot of them say
he's a well-respected player.
In a 5-a-side, he's the best. He's the best in the world. A lot of them say, don't they?
Yeah, that's what Kevin De Bruyne said about him when he goes, if I had a 5-a-side team, it'd be the first name I'd pick.
Yeah.
Because he's just so good in play. He's just so good in playing around in small spaces.
And Gary's put
he's put. I reckon that's the thumbs up for
Tony.
Tony. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I've come to the end of the chat. Yeah. Did you want to do player ratings then?
Yeah, absolutely. Do player ratings. Let's start off with obviously the keeper, Kinski. Go on, we'll go with your one first. What's your rating?
Probably a 5.
Yeah.
I thought he was poor for the goal. I thought his kitchen out was poor as well. Whole distribution. And we've been praising him for weeks for his shot stopping, which is he's kept us in games at times. But I thought yesterday was one of his, weren't a great game from him. And if you're going to praise him, you've got to criticise him as well at the same time. What
Yeah,
about you?
totally agree. I'd probably stick with you, go with you on that one, maybe at 5. I was edging towards a 4, but do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
His distribution was nowhere near as on point as it was, but he also.
The thing is, what I would say about him, which would probably, I would say, edge closer towards a 5 than a 4, is the corners Chelsea had. Every corner he claimed it with no issues at all. He did well.
Yeah.
That side of it, he did well.
Yeah, he commanded his box in dangerous areas quite well. Which just like he let himself down with that Enzo Fernandez long range strike. He just misjudged the flight of it, and he done his silly little Weetabix dive.
Pete Chambers said on he's in actually. Fair enough. He said if Vicario, he said on Cutty's show earlier, too much. He said if Vicario was in goal, he probably would have saved the Enzo shot. And I was like, yeah, but to be honest, the crosses that came in the box from the corners, he probably would have flapped at one of those and they would have scored from a corner. So either way, he would have cost us somehow.
Well, he might have saved it. Evening, Pete. Big up, mate. He might have saved Enzo's shot, but then he would have just picked the ball up and probably rolled it out to a Chelsea player anyway, because he's just a bozo, isn't he? You know what I mean? He's got too many of those bozo moments in his DNA.
Yeah,
and I'll be glad to see the back end of him in the summer. Right, next player, Destiny Doggy. That's a 3. I thought it was absolutely free. It was piss poor.
I would probably go. Yeah, I'll probably go same as you, a 3.
Absolutely piss poor. He done a couple of link-up plays with Tell in the first half, but like the time when we needed him to push on and give the extra mile when we went a goal down and 2 goals down, he just went into hibernation, and that's why he got subbed off. Because he just wasn't doing anything down that side, and he kept getting beaten. He kept giving the ball away. He kept making outside runs. He kept making inverted ones, and you could see De Zerbi screaming at him, going, "What the fucking hell are you doing, mate? What are you doing?" So I think he just had enough of him and hooked him off. It's pretty easy. That's an easy one for me.
Yeah, I don't rate him. He can do one in the summer, to be honest.
Totally
Kevin Danso then I'll go. I would say Kevin Danso probably a 5.
Yeah, 5. Yeah, they didn't do anything majorly right, but didn't do anything wrong.
I don't think the goal. The criticism you would say is that he should have got closer to Fernandez's shot, close him down. But for the second goal, I wouldn't say it's his fault. Apart from that, where I thought he should have closed him down quicker. I don't think he did anything majorly wrong. But at the end of the day, we could see the 2 goals. So you can't give defenders high rate, can you? Rating.
No, if you've conceded 2 and we've lost, yeah. Mickey van der Ven, probably same. I'd say the same.
Yeah.
5, but I reckon he done more. He made some good tackles, and he done a nice crunching one on Caicedo, which I really love.
Do you think he's had a similar game to Danso then, or would you say it's just slightly better?
Just slightly better, but they're still a 5. 5.
5.5. Yeah. 5.5.
Yeah, 5.5. We'll give him 5.5. Porro. I thought he was absolutely poor from.
3.
Yeah, he was poor from start to finish. He put in a few good crosses.
What would you give Porro?
I'd give him a 3 as well. I thought he was piss poor.
Yeah, I thought he's wasn't a one cross he put and it went miles wide or something. It went way over.
Yeah, when a couple. Obviously, he put in about 6-7 crosses that game. I reckon 3 hit the target, and the other 4 were way off. But where was he marking Enzo on that back post when he heads it
Yeah.
across goal? He's outside of the box, running back.
Exactly.
He's not chasing the guy. He's not tracking back properly quick enough.
No,
Do you know what I mean?
no.
He should have been there blocking out that that header of that Enzo put straight across for what's his name, Junior Santos, to just tap into an empty net.
Yeah.
So yeah, he was poor again, and he's been poor all season, in my opinion.
Exactly. Can't defend. Can't. It was his going forward that was always the one that stood out. He was always good going forward, but he's even been brought out this season, hasn't he?
Yeah. Next one,
so
João Paulinho.
Probably a 4.
Yeah, I'm going to say a 4 as well, because as much as I wax lyrical about him and how that guy should be starting every game for us, which he should be,
yeah,
he was literally just chasing shadows all game. Just chasing shadows, and then it got to a point where it was just giving away stupid fouls, silly little fouls, not in dangerous areas, just to slow the game down. Do you know what I mean? Because Caicedo, Palmer, and Enzo were just passing around. Our three.
Yeah,
They were just literally just chasing shadows the whole game. Next one. Joanne, what would you say? 4 for Paulinho? Is that what you said?
I said 4. Yeah, Gallagher.
Yeah. Gallagher. Oh,
I'd say 3.
yeah.
I thought Gallagher was worse than Paulinho.
And I thought he was. I actually thought he was quite unprofessional yesterday. He was just doing stupid stuff off the ball to Chelsea players. I'm like, mate, what are you doing?
I thought he let the occasion get to him.
Yeah, he did let the occasion get to him. I don't think he was happy with the boos he was getting. Mate, you're an ex-Chelsea player, an ex-Chelsea captain, ex-Chelsea academy player, and you're now playing for Tottenham Hotspur, their biggest rival. You're not going to get people clapping and singing wax lyrical about how great you were. That's all gone out the window now, isn't it?
I'm a bit surprised he came to Spurs. Do you think he underestimated how much the clubs hate each other?
He's come for one thing, isn't he? He's come for the fucking money. He's on 200 grand a week.
I know.
Do you know what I mean? He was what was he on at Atletico? 120, maybe 130.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's come for the money, mate. And he's like all these things. I mean, I like him as a person, Conor Gallagher. I do. I really like him. I think he's a good professional. But I just think yesterday he just completely utterly let himself down. I think the occasion got to him, got to his head.
I think he's the right player at the wrong time.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I would keep him. Keep him. He's one of the players I would keep in the summer.
Yeah.
One, he's English. We need more English blood in our team. And 2, he could be a useful squad player. But I don't think where Spurs board portray us to be pushing for Champions League spots and stuff like that, which ain't going to happen for years.
No, yeah.
But do you know what I mean? He would make a good squad player, but we all know who I want in central midfield for us next season. It's like I want Angelo Stiller from Stuttgart, mate. I love that guy. He is such a fucking baller. He's such a good.
I want Alex Scott. I want Locatelli. These players.
Oh, I'd love Locatelli. Alex Scott, I think, would be like, he's similar to Ben Tancur, and he's like very calm in that midfield, isn't he? Yeah. Calm, isn't he?
And he's a Tottenham fan. I want players in there. If they've got a bit of ability, I want players in there that know what it's like to play for Tottenham
Yeah,
or support Tottenham or whatever.
yeah, agreed.
Um,
Who's the next?
and
It's Bentancur, isn't it?
yeah, I'd probably a 4 as well. To be honest, I thought he was pretty poor.
It was poor, but at least he was trying. He was trying to make something happen. He was trying to break the play up with their midfield, and he was trying, and he did like done a few nice things, getting himself out of tricky situations, which he seems to do so well.
Yeah,
It's like he seems to have like 2, 3 players surrounding him, and he seems to find a way out of it. And he's done that quite a few times yesterday. But overall, I'd say a 5 would probably be respectable because he was the best at the midfield 3.
yeah, I suppose.
He was the best out of a bad bunch.
Let's go to our favourite 3 then. Yeah, let's go to Tell. No, I'll give Tell a 5 because even though I thought he was awful and didn't have a very good game, at least he was trying his hardest.
I will say 5 for performance, but 10 for effort, for actually battling and trying to. Every time he got the ball, he was just moving forward, not backwards.
But he's just
Do you know what I mean?
He's not good enough.
He's not good enough. He's not good enough. Like again though, he's. I think there is a player in there. There is a player in there. You can see he's confident in himself. He's confident in his own belief. But I think he's just got to work on his composure. When he gets that, I think if he gets that composure sorted, he could be a very, very dangerous player. But he just rushes too much, isn't it?
If we were a better side, going near the top of the table, going for Europe, then having him come on off the bench, I think he'll do well. But the situation we're in isn't helping.
Like I said, doesn't it? He needs. How old is he? He's 19, 20 years old now.
Yeah.
About that, 20 years old.
Yeah.
He's got no one mentoring him. He's got no one in that wing position mentoring him, showing how to when's to hold up the ball, because you watch his overall play. His first touch is sublime. He's got an absolute immaculate first touch.
It's just his second, third, and fourth touch just lets
him go. Exactly. It's just like balls down. He's got confidence in himself, and I like it. He's got that typical French arrogance about him and stuff like that. But if you're gonna have that arrogance about you, you've got to back it up, haven't you? And unfortunately, he doesn't do it enough for me on a consistent basis. So yeah, I think a 5.5. 5 is a respectable one, but I thought he was probably our best player on the pitch.
Yeah,
and
probably.
That says a lot, really, doesn't it? It doesn't say much about. Do you know what I mean?
No. Okay, Richarlison, I'd probably give him a probably a 3, but only because he scored a goal.
Yeah, exactly. If he wouldn't have scored, it would have been a 2. But because he scored, he gets a 3.
Yeah.
It's the same old Richarlison again, isn't it? Every time the ball. Why does our centre backs punt the ball 70 yards up the field to him? Because they know what's going to happen. It's going to bounce off his shin and come straight back to him.
The goal he scored. I've got mobility issues, and I didn't believe he scored that. All he did was tap it in.
Yeah. And I mean, that diving header he missed, he ballooned wide. Do you know what I mean? I know it was called offside anyway, but at the time he didn't know that.
But Richarlison will probably go in his head. He'll probably thinking, "Well, I did my job."
Did you fuck, mate? You know what I mean?
And let's come to our favourite player, who I'll go straight in with this one, Mawani. I'm giving him a 1 because he is dog shit.
I think you're being generous, mate.
A 0.5.
Can you even score 0 with player ratings? A 0. It was the lowest you're allowed to do is a 1. It's the lowest you're allowed to do is a 1, isn't it? He is the biggest pig's ass football player I've ever seen in a Spurs shirt.
Yeah.
He offers nothing to the team. It's like playing with 10 men all the time. He's got all this pace, but he doesn't know how to use it. He can't control a ball. He can't kick a ball straight because obviously he's at fault for Chelsea's second goal. A simple like 10, 12 yard pass to Bentancur, and he's about fucking 5 to 8 yards away from him.
You know what? As soon as Palmer got picked that ball up for that pass, I
I
knew
knew
that
it
was
was
a
in.
goal.
I knew it was in
Yeah.
because I saw Enzo running past Porro. And I go, right, this is exactly what's going to happen. He's going to cross to Enzo, and Enzo's just going to have a free header, 2-0. But he had all that time to either head it in or he just squared it straight across to Santos. It made the goal look even worse against us.
And you know what? You know what sums it up as well? That was Santos's first goal for Chelsea or something like that.
Always a
And
Dr. Tottenham turned up again.
I find this that if you've not scored a goal before, you wait, or you haven't scored for years, or something happens. Play
Come
Tottenham
play Spurs.
because you're gonna get it.
Yeah, come and play Tottenham. When your career is spiraling down the toilet, come and play Spurs because you'll have the game of your life.
Yeah. So yeah, did you want to do the bench? I mean, who come on? Maddison come on.
Sarr came on.
Yeah.
4. He was running around trying to make things happen.
Do you know what? Sarr come on. I gave him a 2. I thought he was awful when he came on.
Yeah, it was awful, but at least he got the assist for Richie's goal, even though he didn't mean it.
Did it deflect?
No, he'd done a back heel. He tried to back heel it in the net, but he scuffed his back heel and it went straight to Richarlison.
When the goal went in, I was a bit like deflated. I don't think I saw it properly. I was sort of leaning down like this, thinking, "Oh, here we go." And the next thing I was in the back of the net.
Yeah, I was.
And then Maddison, I thought Maddison was our best player. I thought when he came on.
Maddison, right, I'm going to say this out now. I'm going to say this right now. Maddison has played in total, I think, of 37 minutes all season, and he's already my candidate for player of the season. That shows you how crap we've been this year. A player who's just come back, made a 15-minute appearance last week and a 20-minute performance today. So that's 40 minutes of football he's probably played.
Yeah, I'd probably give him a 6, and he didn't even play that much.
Yeah, well, at least he was.
At least he was stringing passes together.
He was. He's passing. You could. He's. You know what I mean? I'm going to cut him plenty of slack because at the end of the day, he deserves it because he's been through absolute hell this last year. He's still nowhere near the pace of the game yet. Do you know what I mean? You can see that. Like his first touch. Do you know what I mean? But he still ain't lost that eye for a pass. Do you know what I mean? He's still got that killer ball with him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And who else come on? Can't remember. Spence come on.
Spence. It didn't really do much. By that time when they came on, we was in the ascendancy chasing a 2-0 loss, weren't we? So we had most of the ball, didn't we?
Probably give him a 3 or 4, something like that.
Yeah. I'll say.
Were they the only 3 that come on?
Yeah.
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 That's it. That's our player ratings. Yeah. I'll go through some of the chat and stuff. So yeah. So Pete said. Pete's put he's more a model than a footballer.
That's Conor Gallagher, isn't it? That's got to be Gallagher, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got to be Gallagher. Here's a question for you, Dave. For your mate Gary. If you stay up, what are your top 3 signing targets for positions you need to sign for, and 3?
Tottenham. To be honest with you, Gar, mate, I think we need more than 3. We need at least 2 to 3 wingers because our only actual natural winger who's actually injured at the moment is your old boy Mohamed Kudus. I think we need 2 for each position, and we haven't got an actual left winger at all. So there's 2 needed right there. We need a ball playing central midfielder because Gallagher, Bentancur, Bergvall, Sarr, they ain't that guy. They're not that guy who can just command that dictate the play and control the tempo of the game. They ain't that guy. That's why I said
No.
I'd like Angelo Stiller from Stuttgart. And 100%, we need a striker who can stick the ball in the back of the net on a consistent basis, because Dominic Solanke he was brought in to be Kane's replacement, and I think he's managed probably 10, 12 goals in 3 seasons. The 3 seasons he's been at ours. So that tells you everything you need to know.
And he's injured all the time. Before you carry on, Dave, I've put the link in the chat, so if anyone wants to come on and have a say about Tottenham, or if they support someone else and they want to come on, then they're all more than welcome too. Yeah, so what is it? Top three sign. Apparently, if we stay up, we're going to get Senesi and Robertson, which I'm more than happy about that.
Yeah, a lot of people I've seen a lot of people comments on different platforms saying, why Andrew Robertson? I was like, oh, hang on, whoa. Just stop yourself right there. He's a seasoned pro. He's
Yeah,
won every trophy you can possibly win domestically for Liverpool.
yeah,
And do you know what I mean? He brings that experience in your team, and our team is riddled with kids, riddled with them. Do you know what I mean? And they need someone to learn from. And who better to learn from who's won Champions League, Premier League titles, FA Cups, and stuff like that? Do you know what I mean? There's no one better to learn from than someone who's won it all. Do you know what I mean?
exactly. I know. Yeah,
Senesi, I would take in a heartbeat. He's a left-footed centre back as well, so that does help. Another
yeah.
left-sided centre half. I do rate him as well. I think he's a good player. But yeah, we need more. We need more than them. We need a lot more than them. We
I
are
agree.
in.
I would also I would go after Alex Scott. I said a minute ago, Spurs boy as well, and I think he's a decent player. And I would also go for I would I'll go for that Brighton goalkeeper, Bruden.
Bart Verbruggen. Yeah, I rate him. Solid
Decent.
goalkeeper.
Um,
All round good goalkeeper, and do you know what I mean? His
yeah.
distributions is pretty good. His
I
shot
also go
stopping
for
ability is fantastic.
Locatelli in midfield. If you could get him, I would go for him. I don't know the forward areas because I don't know which forwards are around. I don't know much about them. We
Well,
need
the
a
only
decent
player,
striker.
the only forward I know who will be made available in the summer, off the top of my head, is a big name. Is Guirassy from Dortmund. He's told him.
Oh,
I think he's told him he wants to leave there at the end of the season. He wants to play in another league.
yeah.
And you're telling me you wouldn't want him? The geezer scores
You know
goals.
what?
He's a goal machine, isn't he?
You know when people say, oh, they'll go, certain players will only go to certain clubs if they're in the Champions League and all that stuff. I don't believe that because I think if you have a decent manager to sell a project to a player, I think they'll come. There's plenty of clubs that have been in the Champions League before, but don't necessarily mean they're going to be in Champions League the next year, does it?
Well, yeah.
The only
Well,
teams that are really guaranteed the Champions League are like the Cities, the Arsenals, maybe Liverpool, isn't it?
well, yeah. Maybe not this season though.
Who for Liverpool?
Yeah, they're fucking.
No, they're guaranteed. They're guaranteed it now.
What's that?
Liverpool have got it.
What, guaranteed Champions League football?
But they're guaranteed fifth.
Oh yeah, so yeah, they're only if Arsenal win it though,
Well,
isn't it?
no, it's the top. Yeah, if Arsenal win it, but if Arsenal win it, and I think if Aston Villa also win the Europa League, it'll be the top six in the Champions League.
That's stupid, man.
I know, but Bournemouth
Why is it? Why is it called Champions League?
should just be European Cup, isn't it? Really now.
European Cup, because there's, you think,
Thing is,
right?
Bournemouth
There's
can't catch Liverpool now. Well, they can, but they're 3 points behind Liverpool. But Liverpool got a +6 better goal difference than Bournemouth.
That's bad though, isn't it? You think Liverpool last season, how
Yeah,
badly have they dropped off? Bad, and to think who they signed as well. Well, at the beginning, the end of the summer transfer window, I was like, mate, Liverpool, mate, they're gonna retain the Premier League. Look who they bought. They bought Kirkes, really good left back at the time from Bournemouth. Bought fucking Florian Wirtz.
I
Florian
know.
Wirtz, he's class. He's class. Alexander Isak, he's class. And none of them have worked out, have they?
I know. The thing is, there's a thing of signing too many players. I think they've signed too many of them.
And
The
what
thing
do you
is, they
think
did
about the
have.
old treatment of Mo Salah?
What about him?
How he's been like treated by Slot and stuff like that. He's
Uh,
fucking left him out. He's left him to rot basically on the bench, isn't he?
yeah, but his performance has been disgraceful this season.
Yeah, no, but so's the whole team, innit? It's like, do you know what I mean? The whole team have been disgraceful by
The thing
their
is, I think
incredibly high
Salah.
standards.
I don't like Salah's attitude. Well, I'm Mo Salah. I can't be dropped.
Yeah, true,
Um,
true. But then again, other players had that attitude, didn't they? Do you know
yeah.
what I mean? Ibrahimovic had that attitude, never got dropped.
Ronaldo has it, doesn't he? For Portugal, I'm Ronaldo. Ronaldo never gets taken off or dropped for Portugal because he's Ronaldo.
Yeah, but he's more than just Ronaldo. He's like Mr. Portugal, isn't he? Do you know what I mean?
No.
He's like their version of God, isn't he? They worship
Yeah.
him.
And if they so say Martinez, the manager, say he dropped Ronaldo and they lost, he would Martinez would get slated, wouldn't he? He'll be, you know, they'll be all over him, the media, and the fans. But
He'd probably
when
get
Portugal,
assassinated.
yes, but
He'd
when
probably
Portugal
get
lose,
assassinated. That's how much they love Ronaldo.
when Portugal lose with Ronaldo on the pitch, he doesn't get the blame, does he?
No, of course he can't. He can't get blamed because he's what everyone says the goat, isn't he? Can't
Yeah.
blame the goat.
So going to this question as well for you, mate, Gary. Players you'd sell. To be honest, mate, there'll be a massive list, and I'll probably be here all night explaining the reasons why I'd sell that player.
Go on then. Who's your pick? Go on then. Let's do this one. Let's do this one then. Your top 5 player. You got to sell 5 players in the summer. Go. Who are you selling?
Okay, my top on my list. Well, obviously Romero, I think is going, and he's one that I'll sell.
Yeah.
Vicario, I think he's going anyway, but I'd sell him anyway. That's 2.
Yeah. That's
Richarlison,
yeah.
3. Solanke,
Yeah.
4, and let's see, and Udodi. That's my 5, but there could be more. There could be more. But they're my 5 picks. They're the ones I think. Just get rid of the.
Well, players we already know that are going anyway. Basuma, he's going because his contract
Yeah.
runs out. Mawani's going back to PSG, thank God. So I won't use them two. So I'll probably go with the same 5 as you, really.
Yeah.
I'd probably go with the same 5. I think Romero's a goner. He's caused the club too many problems, calling the board out in public, and
Yeah.
not once but twice. Vicario, it needs to go. He's just, it hasn't panned out. And considering Buffon, when we first signed him, said Gigi Buffon, who, in my opinion, is the GOAT of goalkeeping, turned around and said Spurs have just signed the next me, basically, in his own way, in his own words. And I'm like, yeah, that hasn't turned out, is it? Do you know what I mean?
No. So yeah, but the thing is, it could be a whole list, to be honest, of players that go in. Let's have a little look here. Pete said Spurs shopping options are going to be very limited after the last 2 seasons.
Agreed,
To be honest, mate, I think at the end of the day, we're still a big club. Not as big as Arsenal, I hate to say it, not as big as Chelsea, Liverpool. We'll still have a certain type of player that would want to join us. Obviously, Senesi's joining us if we stay up, Robertson. So we're still able to attract certain players. We attracted Gallagher in January, chose us over Villa. I think if we have the right manager, the right mindset going forward, I still think we'll attract a certain type of player.
See, I think we've got the right manager.
Yeah.
We've got the right manager, and I think he could sell a project to a lot of good players. But it's now down to, in my opinion, whether the board will fund the deal going over the line, because I think what we need to do in the summer is we need to invest smartly, because there's not going to be a lot of money because we're not in Europe. That's £100 million gone out the window straight away. This is on the basis if we actually stay up. So that 100 million, if we stay up, that £100 million Champions League fund, bang, gone. So that's, you can kiss like I see some people posting like, I see on X and stuff like that, we're linked with so and so. I'm like, where's this money coming from for these players? Because that's not how Tottenham do shopping in the transfer market. We go for young, buy young, hoping to make profit in 4 or 5 years' time. That's what we've always done that. I'm actually shocked that we went for Paulinho on loan. To be honest with you, that was the shock sign in the summer for me, because we don't sign players who are 30 years old. We never do that.
That's why I'm not convinced we'll sign him in the summer, to be honest.
I think we will, but I think we'll negotiate buying down from their £28 million asking price. I think we'll knock it. We'll try and knock it down to like 18 to 20 tops, because that's just how we do business, and that's how we've always done business.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's never anything quick with us when it regards to the transfer market. We're too shrewd. And like, we was the same thing with Eze. We were just too shrewd, trying to penny pinch for a few 100,000, maybe a couple mil, and Arsenal pipped us at the last second. Do you know what I mean?
Oh no, that's a bit dodgy, that one. I wonder if Eze phoned Arsenal and be like, I'm down to Spurs, are you sure you don't want me, sort of thing?
Apparently, there was all rumours about at the time that apparently he phoned up Arteta, apparently, and begged him. He begged him. Do you know what I mean? But
that's the case. If that's the case, I don't want him then.
Well, yeah. Well, I don't think it's because it's like I don't want to play for Tottenham Hotspur, because I know they're a big club, and I know I will thrive. I know I'll thrive there, and I'll do well there. But I kind of have unfinished business with Arsenal, and I want to. Do you know what I mean? I think that's what that situation was.
Well, in that aspect, I can't really blame him, because he's playing for his boyhood club. But I just feel like we just got messed around a bit. We got used a little bit there, didn't we?
Well, yeah, we got used by Palace to get the deal over the line, because let's be honest, what's his name? Steve Parish, isn't it? He fucking hates Daniel Levy, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, who doesn't? Who doesn't? To be honest, I don't think we'll ever get an Eze. I think the more the delay went on, I knew Arsenal was in the background, and I found it odd that Arsenal weren't putting a bid in for him. I found it a bit strange that they were sort of letting us have him. I think something's going on in the background that we didn't know about, and they end up
It's
getting.
the same reason why I knew we weren't going to get Savinho from City as well, because City are, let's be completely honest, they're so bitter that we didn't sell them Harry Kane.
Yeah.
We sold before they got Haaland. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're so
It
bitter and
worked out
angry
well for
about
them,
it.
didn't
So
it?
what?
It worked out well for them.
Well, yeah, of course it did. Look how great Haaland is, but he's not as good as Harry Kane. I don't care what anyone says.
No, I agree. I agree with that. I agree.
He's not as good as Harry Kane. Harry Kane is just on another level at the moment.
I always have this debate with friends of mine. As an all-round footballer, Harry Kane is much better than Haaland.
Yeah, he is.
Haaland's a finisher. He'll be the
Haaland's a better fit. I'd say. Well, I'd say they're both very good at finishing. They're both elite finishers of the ball. But I just think, can you see Haaland dropping back, sticking tackles in, and then punting a pinpoint arrow 70-yard pass straight to Michael Elise's foot without him moving? He couldn't do that.
No. Yeah, and he just yeah, I just think if City don't play well, Haaland don't play well. You don't see him. But there was times when Spurs never played well when we had him, and Kane still put a shift in.
Yeah, and he's always got in net, nick to goal, nick
He
to,
dragged
do you
us,
know what I mean?
didn't he dragged us.
Kane and Son, now you see, now that they've gone,
Yeah.
how bad this team is now that they've gone.
Yeah.
Them two papered over so many cracks.
Yeah, I agree, yeah.
Yeah, when you agree.
Definitely, yeah. Would be
They literally
would be relegation candidates years ago if it weren't for them.
Oh God, yeah.
So if Nige is back on, he put the front three didn't muster up a 4 for me altogether. To be honest, it could have been
yes,
like that.
Nige. Yes, Nige.
A 1 each probably it could have been. To be honest, I think we did tell 5 because he was the only one that was showing effort, but his ball, his delivery, his decision making is awful. I have put my link in if anyone will come on, but don't look like anyone will. It's fine.
Keep it in there though. Someone might come on.
Pete's put, I will next time, mate. In bed at them now. I laugh out loud. Sad, I know. I know you're going to bed too early, mate. What's going on?
No, Peter, mate. Nothing wrong with that, mate. I'm an early bird these days. Any reason why I'm not still up now is because I'm doing this.
How was it?
If not, I'll be in bed watching someone else's podcast.
Oh, you know what?
No shame in getting an early night, mate.
Since I started doing YouTube, it sort of takes over and stuff. Before I'd done it, I'd just be chilling in bed watching something on TV or something. Now, now I might find my evenings doing this. I don't like to do this every day though, because obviously I need to spend time with my partner. But I'm not with my partner. I don't see my partner on Wednesdays, so it's handy when we do it on Wednesdays. But there's times when I'm streaming and I feel bad because of her, but she's very understanding. She's good support, so it's all good.
Oh, that's good. Same with my partner as well. She's all for it because it's something I enjoy doing. I mean, I don't go out drinking and stuff like that. Go out on the piss and everything anymore. I don't do all that. I've done all that in my 20s. Do you know what I mean?
Well, me and my partner, we've only been together 8 months. And I sort of started this in January. I actually started my channel last year before I met her, but I put a couple of videos out and then I never stuck to it. I couldn't bother to do it. And it's only in January where I started it up again. Same channel, but I started it. I changed the name and all that stuff, but I started it again. And yeah, my message just says it's something I enjoyed doing. She said she's happy to see me do something I enjoy because I've had some health problems and stuff. And in January I was in a really bad way, like with health wise. And now she just sees me. She says she enjoys. She's nice to see me doing something that's made me happy, and that's all she wants really.
Yeah. Good. That's how it should be, mate.
Yeah. Pete Chambers has put Mawani, Tell. Well, yeah, well, it was on about the selling of the players. Mawani is on loan, so he's going anyway. And Tell, to be honest, I don't mind Tell being around if he's not the first choice, if there's someone else there.
See, I
So
think Tell would mature into a much better player if he had someone in front of him who's mentoring him.
yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
I agree. Yeah,
I mean, for example, Sonny, if like before all this stuff came out of him going and leaving and stuff like that, Sonny would have been a good mentor for him. If he would have been at Spurs for 2-3 years as a youngster, Sonny could have mentored him through and he could have been Sonny's replacement. But he was brought in on January, do you know what I mean? Weren't he on loan? And then we signed him, and then after that, Son was gone, wasn't he?
exactly.
Who would you sign as a left winger? Just out of a curiosity, because we need we need two of them because we ain't at least one. We'll say we need two, but we need at least one.
Yes, left wing is not my specialty. I don't really know much about the positions and who's out there. I do like. I don't know what position he is, but a Trupe that plays for Bournemouth. What position is he?
Who?
Trupe that plays for Bournemouth.
He's either left or right. He's left or right. I'm sure he's a winger, but I think he's right though. I want what's his name from Bodo Hauger. I love that guy. He's a very, very good football player.
Yeah, he is.
Hauger.
Yeah.
He is a very, very good football player. And he's got an absolute engine as well, mate. He when he's not attacking forward, he's running back. Do you know what I mean? He's a very good team player. And I think he would be, and I don't think he would cost a bomb.
No, I agree. Yeah, I agree. He caused us some problems, didn't he? Pete's put Poro isn't much top.
Cop, basically, he's not that great. Basically, that's what it means. I do agree with you, Peter. There, mate. I do agree, but one thing I will say about Pedro Porro, he is quite influential in our play, and when Porro plays well, Spurs play well. I find.
But he doesn't play
but this season.
well.
This season, he's been well off the mark, and I think if he gave himself an honest assessment at the end of the season, he would be like, yeah, I've been really way below standard this season. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I kind of agree. He hasn't been much cop, but I think that's been for the last couple of years, really. Do you know what I mean? But then again, the whole team hasn't been much cop for the last 2 seasons. Yeah, we won the Europa League last season, but let's be real, we were playing a team in the final who were just equally as poor as us, weren't they?
Would you take losing that final now if it meant we weren't in this position?
Oh yeah, I'd take it, but I think if we wouldn't have lost that final, we would have been in an even worse position. I think we would have probably gone down because there wouldn't have been much money to invest in the players that we did get in the summer.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
I actually want to touch on that. Really, I mean, I know we've all spoke about it on other people's shows and stuff like that, but this is our show, and now, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't. What I can't wrap my head around is it's the 1st of January, right?
Yeah.
We've got 14 senior players out injured. 14. Right? We've got a load of kids on the bench to make up numbers.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's a 25-man squad, and do you know what I mean? And nearly half of them are kids. That's how bad we was in that time frame. And all right, we lose Ben Tanker to injury, so we bring in Conor Gallagher. Reactive, not proactive. Reactive. Shit, we better get him. He's going at a good price, 35 mil. We'll get him in. Obviously, before that, it kind of, and how they look at it, it's balanced itself out because they sold Brennan Johnson for 35 mil as well, didn't they, to Palace? So they
Yeah.
haven't theoretically spent anything.
Yeah.
So then, right, so you've sold Brennan Johnson on the 2nd of Jan. We have a game on the Saturday. I can't remember who we were playing on the 3rd or the 4th, whatever. It might have been a couple of days later. Kudus goes down. They find out the next day it is minimum 3 months injury. So not now. We're now at a stage of we've just sold one right winger, and our other right winger, our number one right winger, is going to be out for possibly the rest of the season. Why don't they get fucking nobody in? Please, can someone give me, anyone in the chat, anyone, give me an explanation why you don't get someone in, even alone?
Because wet lettuce Lander running the show, isn't it?
Oh, it's embarrassing. And if we go down, that will be that is the biggest key factor of why we've gone down, in my opinion. We didn't strengthen in January when our squad was riddled with injuries and stuff like that. And people say to me, yeah, but what happens when all these players come back? Yeah, you worry about that at the time. You worry about that when that happens. Do you know what I mean? You haven't got a fucking natural winger at your football club. You haven't got someone who can run down that right-hand side, that left-hand side, bomb it in and put in crosses, take their man on. We haven't got that at this football club. Don't forget, you sold that player, what we had in the summer. Son, our captain, our leader. You sold him and you didn't replace him.
In hindsight, probably would have kept him now.
I would have kept him. I would have kept Johnson as well if I'd have known this would have been the outcome.
Yeah, so did I. Yeah, I mean, I didn't. I thought Johnson had to go eventually, but not when we sold Johnson. I thought we were going to have a replacement lined up, and
Johnson played well in Angie's system.
Yeah, I know he's suited to a style of football.
Yeah,
he's not a great footballer, but he's a good finisher.
He is a great finisher, and 18 goals last season backs it up why he is a good finisher. But he plays with Ange. It was literally gung ho, weren't it? It was gung ho, fun to watch in certain games.
Fun to watch when you're winning, isn't it?
Oh god, yeah. The first 10 games were phenomenal.
We had no midfield.
And then, do you know what I mean?
Especially end to end.
And then they bring in 3 kids, all unheard of. Why?
Yeah,
this team is screaming for experienced players, more experienced senior pros to get the job done, get you over the line, just get you a bit of stability back in the team. Under Frank, there was no stability. Under Tudor, there was no stability. De Zerbi has brought back a hell of a lot of stability. You notice one thing, he's laughed the kids off, isn't he? Watch Tudor
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Frank kept playing Sarr, Bergval, and them lot,
great.
rotating them each week, but all of them were getting a lot of minutes under Frank and Tudor. And look where it's got us. Do you know what I mean? And it's not their fault. I'm not blaming these kids. I'm not blaming Gray. I'll name them. I'll name them. Gray, Bergval, and Sarr. But Sarr's not necessarily a kid now. He's 22. But do you
He's
know what
not
I
good
mean?
enough. Sarr ain't good enough.
He's not good enough. No, he's been at the club what 3-4 years now. He's no
Developed.
he's no better than what he was from the first day we signed him. Neither is Archie
Worse.
Gray.
This is
Neither is
worse.
Archie Gray, and neither is Lucas Bergval. I'm
Yeah,
still trying to work out in my head what Lucas Bergval is as a football player. Is he an 8? Is he a 10? Is he a 6? What is he? Because all I seem to see him do is just run round like a headless chicken, chasing a game all the time.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So we need more senior pros in January. What was we going to do? We go and sign. Who did we sign? Mason Millia, was it? Do you know what I
No,
mean? Then we signed that. What's his name from? Was it Hearts?
is it St. Wilson?
Yeah, James Wilson. That's it, James Wilson. And then we signed Souza. Do you know what I mean? And I'm like, what are we doing here? And then we get linked late in the window with Magnus Akliush. They weren't prepared to sell him Monaco until they got an ideal replacement in time.
Yeah.
They then buy their replacement on the day before deadline day. So the green light was given for Spurs to talk to him, and nothing materialised, nothing happened. And then that fucking idiot Johan Lang comes out and says, "Well, there was nobody available in January that would improve our squad." Are you taking the piss, mate? Are you taking the piss,
I wouldn't trust these clowns to run me a bath, mate.
mate? Oh.
So one sec. Pete's put Tony's experience at a lower league club to get rid of his showboating. Yeah, yeah, I must think he's Ronaldo or something. Yeah, agree. And then he's put, I found Poro to be a yellow card magnet and always on a red card tightrope. But yeah, it's been an awful year, especially with injuries.
Yeah, we've. I think we can all agree if we would have had every single player fit and available for 38 Premier League games, we wouldn't be in this position. We know that. We wouldn't be in this position. You think if we would have had, like, this is the way I look at it, I think our best team, when everyone's fit, is. I'm going to still stick with Kinski in goal because I can't fucking stand Vicario. I hate him. He's a terrible goalkeeper. You got Porro, then you got, I think, Udogi, then you got Marrero and Van de Ven, then you got Paulinho, then you've got Bentancur, then you've got Madison, then you've got Xavi can play on the left because he's played there many a times under RB Leipzig, even for PSG as well, and Feyenoord, he played there. Or was it PSV and Eindhoven? I can't remember which one it was. Kudus on the right, and fucking hell, you're not exactly spoiled for choice up top either. They're all three of them are crap. Richie, Mwani, and Solanke, they're all crap. But because he's our top goal scorer, you got to go with Richie, haven't you? Unfortunately.
Exactly. Yeah.
So yeah, if we would have had that team for 38 Premier League games, we wouldn't be 17th and 2 points with one game to go. Do you know what I mean? Because we would, I think we would have been probably 8 to push into a European spot with that team.
I agree.
But we got let down massively in January by our owners. massively let down. And if we go down, they'll look back on that and go, "We could have acted, and we
I think
didn't." And
I
now
think
it's cost us. Now it's cost us millions and millions and millions of pounds.
I think Vinay and Lan should stay away from the ground on Sunday because can you imagine the abuse they're gonna get if we go down.
Mate, if we go down, if we lose to Everton and that big scoreboard comes up at the end at 1-0, West Ham have won 1-0, mate, I'm telling you now. I'm telling you, all right, if I was them, I wouldn't want to be in the same country.
No, exactly. Yeah,
And they will be there, probably with Vivian as well, old Vivian Lewis. That
yeah,
she'll be there. Oh,
exactly. Yeah.
I'd be surprised if someone didn't hire an assassin with a sniper on the roof,
I think
hiding behind the golden cockerel.
fans will try and attack them.
There'll be stuff thrown at them like cups and stuff like that.
Yeah,
If we go down, I'm telling you now, mate. I reckon they'll be out of that stadium 10, 15 minutes before full time with
I know.
security.
Imagine the atmosphere, the hostile atmosphere that I change if we're 1-0 down or something towards the end, or even if we're 2-0 down and it's towards the end of the game and West Ham are winning and stuff. Suddenly, that those are fans will bloody. I would not want to be Vivian Lewis and Vinay Lange, that's for sure. Um, Pete's put, guys, I'm sorry, I'm dozing. Have a great show, fellas. I'll see you next time. Take care. Big up, Pete. Yeah, no worries,
Big up,
mate.
Pete. You take care, mate.
And Rody has come in and said, hello, boys. Congrats on your new show. Like and subscribe, please. Big up, Rody. I hope you did, mate.
Big up, Rolly, mate. Links in the
My
chat,
links
mate. If you want to, there you go. If you want to jump on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if I was anyone in charge at Tottenham Hotspur Football Club, and we find out we've lost, we're going down on the last game of the season, mate. I can't imagine how much pandemonium it's going to cause, especially outside of the stadium after the game. There's going to be punch ups, everything. The fans will just turn on each other. It is going
Yeah.
to be mental. Be a fun time to protest, I'll tell you that now.
To be honest, I don't. Hold on.
You'll get your numbers then. Then again,
What?
if you didn't get you just found out your club's been relegated and they decide to change for Tottenham, decide to do a protest at the Everton game, ended at full time at the end of the Everton game. If you don't get numbers then you never will. Because what more of excuse would you need to join a rallying campaign of get these absolute numpties out of our football club?
You did about 40,000 people there, didn't you?
You just barricade them in and go, you ain't leaving until you see you flipping start standing up to what's right. And the right thing for this club is Enoch out.
Yeah, you're not leaving until you sold the club.
Oh, mate. That's all right. They'll just bring in a helicopter on the pitch and when then the stadium's empty to get them out, wouldn't they? Of course they will. And they probably won't even be there anyway. They'll probably be sitting there watching it from their flipping $1 billion yacht in the middle of the Bahamas somewhere.
Now, Vivian Lewis lives in England, though, don't she?
Yeah.
She's always at a game. She's always at a game. You can tell she lives over here.
She don't know nothing about football.
No.
They're all real estate developers, aren't they? Enoch Group, aren't they? They're all real estate developers.
Yeah, they are, yeah.
They buy for cheap, sell for profit. You bought the club for cheap. Now, I think you've taken the club as far as you can. You've got a massive, beautiful stadium for us. How much did they buy the club for? Do you know?
No, I can't. I can't remember. I'm not very good with figures and everything. It goes in one ear and out the other, to be honest.
It was. I mean, but obviously it was a long time ago, so it wouldn't have been like figures like what you get today, like billions of pounds and stuff like
It's
that.
probably not. It's more like millions, wasn't it? Or something, a few million or
Yeah,
something.
so say for example, they bought the club for I'll say 30, 40 million off Alan Sugar.
Yeah,
Just use that as a ballpoint figure, as a ballpark figure. Um, they value the club now at 3.5 billion.
I know. Yeah.
Do the math, mate. Do you know what I mean? It's uh, it's
Do
a
you think the club
massive
is worth that
profit.
much?
Pardon?
Do you think the club is worth that much?
Um, with yeah, it is
Yeah, just the
because
stadium,
you think,
stadium infrastructure and everything. Yeah.
and it'd be worth even more if they got a big name on the stadium, right?
Yeah.
Imagine if they had Amazon got
I
the
know.
Amazon bought the stadium naming rights and stuff like that. Imagine it'd be like the Amazon Arena. That would instantly pump up the value of the club. Do you know what I mean?
It's bizarre they've never done it, isn't it?
It is bizarre. It is bizarre. And that's another thing he's failed on, isn't he? Vinay. He's failed on
Yeah.
that as well. He's one of his goals this season was to deal with the naming rights for the stadium, and he hasn't. They still haven't done it. He was one of his other ones was to invest properly in and build a squad to challenge for the Premier League. That was Daniel Levy's. That was Daniel Levy's quote, weren't it? Do you know what I mean?
That's
And
the biggest joke.
they've failed on all four fronts doing that.
Yeah.
So they have basically failed as a whole, our owners, and they have completely not just let themselves down, but more importantly, us fans, they've let us down, and we're the ones that are we're the stupid ones that go and buy the merch, go and watch, pay the. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go and the match day to the season tickets and stuff like that. Go and buy loads of alcohol and food in the. Do you know what I mean? In the bars and the food stands and stuff. We're the stupid ones that do that. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
they've just bled us dry, and gave us nothing in return. So they've got a lot of explaining to do this summer. It's going to be very interesting to see Vinay's uh, what I call it, King's speech.
Hmm.
Do you know what I mean? What
Yeah.
bullshit is he going to come out with this year? If he was just be honest with yourself. Yeah, this season we'll gloss over that. Do you know what I mean? Uh, it didn't go to plan. Everything we tried went wrong. We failed. You deserve. We want to be the better. You guys deserve better. We will be better. Come out, make a statement, show us that you're gonna change your ways, but they won't. They'll hide, like Romero said. They hide behind everything. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I agree.
Do you think what was it I was gonna say? Do you think we should wrap it up there, mate? I think it's we've been going for nearly an hour and 45 minutes. It's a pretty solid start for our first show. I'm impressed
Yeah,
with
and
the way it's gone.
I'm knackered as well. um,
Yeah.
yeah, but no, on Saturday evening, if we get a few people on and stuff, we could go for a bit longer and see how things go. But yeah, big up everyone for tuning in. Um, and if anyone subscribed, I see we got a few. We have had a couple of new subscribers. I've checked. So we're 9 at the moment, but so we're
Well, 9 is better than 0, isn't it? So
exactly.
yeah,
So big up
I'll
everyone
take
that's
that.
viewed, and if everyone's liked and subscribed, much appreciated. And yeah, we'll be back on Saturday at 8 p.m. and we'll
Yes, mate.
have another show lined up, and we'll talk about other things as well, and a bit about the football on Sunday. So yeah, so big up everyone, and yeah, thanks for coming on and tuning in. Take care, everyone.
Anyone, as always, come on, you Spurs.
Yeah.
Take care, Ant.
Cheers, mate. If you wait in the back room, I'll speak to you in a minute. If you wait,
Yeah, cool.
You know what I mean?